Warning. A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you because I believe that what he said to be true. He said, "We're here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day." If you do not find this video entertaining, then you are taking life way too seriously. If you have a complaint about any episode, please book an appointment with the therapist. Cheers, dudes.
That's Dude.
And that's Dude. And you are
LaDude.
LaDude.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you'll probably notice we don't have beers in hands right now. We're not pouring. I know. What's going on, right? Don't worry, we'll get to them. And you're wondering, who's this guy? Well, little backstory. First of all, welcome to Lazyboys Night. Yeah. Last time we did that, we had a friend of ours, the real Stein. Excuse me. I need a beer. I need a beer. Stat. We had the real Darren Stevens last time. It's a good friend. He was supposed to be here tonight to present to us some great Oktoberfest beers. Because it's Oktoberfest!
All month long. That sounded like an actual Broadway show. Oktoberfest!
It would close on the first night. But,
not my show.
Unfortunately, the real Darren Stevens could not be here tonight. Family obligations, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, family's family. I get that.
I don't.
All right. Well, that's because your family doesn't live here anymore.
So I get the family obligation thing, but it's still not a reason.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so...
He's super like, that's not me, that's him. I'm saying it, Darren, still not a good excuse.
I still love you, Darren.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't love you. I'm just saying it's not an excuse.
Anyways. We could do this all night. But let's get to LaDude. So where does he come from?
So, Darren, we had somebody sitting in our studio audience tonight.
That's right, our live studio audience.
And we ended up in a situation where the show must go on.
Show must go on.
So with the show must go on, we reached out to our studio audience and asked if anybody would like to participate in tonight's Lazyboys Tabarnak.
LaDude
stepped up. So LaDude's going to be participating in tonight's show, and what we're doing tonight.
Oh, before we get to that,
subscribe. Oh my God! Look at what's happening there.
Subscribe that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
what's over here?
Yeah.
But you know what happens when we have a special guest? You have to ring our special guest's bell.
That's right.
Ring his bell. Ring his bell.
That wasn't dirty at all.
No, he's got to ring the bell.
Yes.
It's not dirty.
It's his ding-a-ling.
Oh, that's dirty. I remember that song. Okay, so we don't have beers. I feel super weird. It's unnatural. So what we're going to do now...
Play our theme song.
That's what we're going to do now. We're going to go to the theme song.
See, I'm not the only one.
Oh my God.
You need a beer.
Darren, you're throwing me off, man. Where the hell are you?
Why do you think he hasn't spoken yet?
I appreciate that you're here, but you're throwing me off. So he's going to make everything better.
There you go.
Thank you, LaDude. So we'll see you very shortly. Watch this. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure.
Guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway, stop yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do, so let's have one more brew, one more brew, let's have one more brew, one more brew, stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling, there you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do, so let's have one more brew, one more brew, let's have one more brew, one more brew.
All right,
That's
I
pretty
enjoyed
good.
that.
I always enjoy that.
All right, so
Okay.
set us up, dude.
So, as per the setup that was supposed to happen is, for the first time in the history of Lazyboys Night, we're actually going to be trying out different beers.
Well, that's
So
right.
it's an actual beer show.
It's an actual beer show. No crappy balls, no dude dares, no
No.
diatribes. An actual, honest to goodness beer sampling show.
So what needs to happen, there's two things you can do right now, folks. You can either watch one of our older episodes if beer is not your thing, but I highly suggest option number 2 is that regardless what our show's about, when you read our titles, it is always highly suggested that you still watch the show, because you never know what's going to come out of our mouths.
That's right. And you might discover some great Oktoberfest beers.
So that's a big thing right now.
All right.
So I think to set it up, are you ready for this? I'm going to do something that I'm sure you're fully aware of this, but I'm going to snap us into our setup. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, good.
Oh, I thought we were going to let him do it.
No, he doesn't have any experience. He's going to snap us in.
He's a fan of the show. He's seen you do it. Do you want to give it a try?
No, I'm going to snap us in.
Come on, let him
No,
try.
I'm snapping us in.
No,
Ready?
let him
Okay,
try.
go. Ta-da!
Whoa, man, that was nuts.
Isn't that awesome? Whoa, that's a good idea.
Let him closer to the table now. Wait.
Nice.
Dude,
What?
where's my beer?
What do you mean, where's your beer?
I mean, we got the mugs. Where's the beer?
Okay, hold on.
What? Wait a minute. Can I do the snap thing and bring the beer
you
on?
have the
Come on,
experience.
let him
Come
try.
on.
He doesn't have the
Come
experience.
on.
You don't have the
You
experience.
need
You
to
just
gain
saw us the
experience.
show.
Right.
No, you just saw it.
2 against
All
1.
right.
Fine, whatever. You want to try it?
I want to try it.
out.
All right.
All right,
Go.
here we go. Oh.
Okay, you make the beer appear, not the dude disappear.
All right.
Try it again.
I'll try it again. All right, here we go.
What? Dude,
Oh.
what the hell? Where's dude?
I'll bring him back. Okay?
Go for
Here
it.
we go. Dudes. Oh boy, where are they?
Okay, I take it back. You
I
do it
told
from
you.
now on. I'm sorry. I'm to blame. We let the rookie try. Sorry,
This
LaDude.
is what happens.
Can you bring him back, please?
Holy frick, I don't know where he's at right now.
Just try.
I got a zen.
You gotta send. Just
I don't know where he's at. Did you... You know where I ended up? I don't know where you ended up, but it was super weird where I was. Anyways, whatever. Okay, LaDude.
Whoa,
There you go.
man.
Now we never do this again.
No.
All right.
That was weird.
That's what I told you.
Yeah.
It takes practice. We can do it with that. We can do the practice
Okay,
thing.
so you
All
do
right.
the honors with the beers, please.
Oy, 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 oy. Okay, so we're gonna be drinking 4 different beers tonight.
Ooh, all Oktoberfest beers, if I
All
recall.
Oktoberfest beers,
All right,
and one of those beers was actually gifted to us.
nice.
All right, so I'll talk about it when we. I'm gonna show them up. Wait a sec, I gotta move this. So, ready for it?
Get it pretty. Get it pretty. Ooh. Oh wait, that's a tall one. Jeebus.
Yep.
Look at
Yeah.
that. All right, so what are we drinking, dude?
Freak. You read them off.
All right,
Which-
the tall boy is a Muskoka Brewery Stein-sized
Oh,
beer.
Stein size.
I like that.
Stein-sized,
Nice.
Yes. All right, so this one's from Muskoka Brewery.
All right. Stockyard Brewing Festbier.
That's an awesome animation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Okay, cool. Oh, and this is our gift, folks.
OBC.
So OBC, Orleans Brewing Company, actually wanted to participate in this drink off
Ooh.
to find out how they stack.
Well,
with
you know,
the,
they've always
rest.
been contenders, so
Yeah. So it's an Oktoberfest Lager, as it should be, and we're going to be testing that out. And I was going to turn the can around, but I was like, oh, Sons of Kent. We've had some of their
They
products
had
in
some
the
good
past.
stuff too, yeah.
Fantastic. It's the Festbier Lager as well. So a proper Oktoberfest beer.
all right. So which
So-
one are we starting with?
This is what we have. I say our guest
Ooh.
decides what we're going to have first.
No pressure though.
So essentially,
Pressure.
folks, what's going to happen right now is that we're going to crack one open. We'll share it amongst all 3 of us. We're going to try it out. Whoever wants to put in a comment,
Yep.
make a comment, and then we'll move on to the next one. At the very end, we'll say which one personally is our favorite one.
Okay.
And
a lot of
again,
serious
either if you want
contenders.
to elaborate, have at her. If you want to share with everybody watching,
It's just
but-
about how good the beer
yeah,
is, right?
exactly. We're gonna see if you were right now at an Oktoberfest lazy tabarnak party. Which one would you prefer having?
All right,
Which
so
one?
LaDude. Oh, he wants to start with the
Start with
toast.
the
Oh,
toast.
with the Stein. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Crack her open.
He's a lazy boy in the making. He is. You do the honors.
the
Crack her
honors.
open
Crack
there.
her open. Let's find out what this tastes like.
All right.
Here we go.
Thank you, sir.
Sample size.
That's a sample size for
That's
me.
a sample size.
It is, exactly. It's a little,
Oh, I
little
think
sample mug.
Stop.
No.
You're putting too
No.
much. There's too much beer.
Is that a thing?
I feel-
Too much beer?
Yeah,
That's like leftover
guaranteed.
bacon. There's no
Okay,
such thing.
so
All right.
we got to do it right. Prost.
Prost. All right, so Muskoka Brewery Fest Stein size beer.
Oh, damn. That is a proper wow.
Oh yeah, this is it's a fest. It's a fest. There's a fest in my
There's a
mouth.
fest, yeah.
Yep.
There's a fest in my mouth.
Okay, so I always gauge my Oktoberfest beers on how many I would be able to consume. It's a truth, folks.
That's dangerous.
Let's
but
be honest with each other. You're watching this show for a good reason, and I'm telling you right now.
that's
what it
dangerous
is.
because if it's too light, you can have so many more, but it's not that good. You have to.
No, I still want taste.
Yeah,
but I
so
want
it's a
it to
balancing
be,
act.
I want to be able to be like, in some certain circumstances, you'd be bouncing from one beer to another. We used to all go to the same type of festival at one
Yep.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Oktoberfest.
You keep
Don't
going
have
from
to
booth to
say
booth,
it,
yeah.
but you go from booth to booth, and you're trying different beers all the time. But there's always that one that you go back to, and I'm always looking for that one that everybody else aside, this is where I'm going for the rest of the night, and I can pace myself,
Yes.
right?
You said something about figuring out how many of the one can you could drink, but this might throw you off though.
Yeah.
That would throw off my barbecue so much. Oh my god. I would overcook everything.
He bases the cooking time of his meat on how long it takes
Yeah.
him to drink a beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
which is actually usually a pretty effective technique for him.
Yeah. So this is the appropriate amount of time for a proper barbecue
So
if you're
this
cooking
is
steak.
This is a rare. This is a well done.
That's a well done.
and the
Yeah.
baby cans is blue.
Yeah, exactly. See? You get it. 100%.
Not
It's
a
an
bad
actual
blue,
thing.
just a blue steak.
See?
There you go.
Most of the times in science, everybody loses. But there's those little moments where you're a winner in science. And it's beer science always helps out.
To
Yep.
beer science.
The beer
Beer
science.
science.
So I'm gonna say I like the finish on this one.
That has a lot of there's.
It's
so
got
much
flavor.
taste. Flavor.
It's because sometimes they tend to be a little on the bland side. It's got flavor,
Yeah.
but it's not so heavy that you're like I can only have one or two.
But-
I feel this is one of those things I could have a lot of these. Well, maybe not this big size, but I could have several of these and just say I'm having a party. Bring on the lederhosen.
What I enjoy about this one is it would be a proper pacer beer, because it is
Yes.
a little bit heavier. I wouldn't be tempted to just pound these back
No.
because they're so light. So I would be able to gauge my entire night. Not necessarily with that size, like a Stein size, but again, it's Oktoberfest, so
But
Stein
just the
size.
taste of the beer. This is the
But
kind of
the
beer.
taste of beer would give me that proper pacing where it's enough of a taste that I want to keep drinking it because it's super flavorful. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great beer. But it's not enough that I'm going to want to rush through it, right?
No,
That's
no,
my
you
point.
want to savor it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a pound them back and be
No.
like a drunken idiot.
But I'd
It's
be
just
good like going,
savor it, but yeah.
give me
More.
another one.
Serving
Yeah.
wench. More.
Yeah, you can say that because it's Oktoberfest.
Speaking of which,
In October is the only time, folks, of the year you can say wench, and it's appropriate.
You
So
know, that-
practice your wench
Yeah.
words.
You know how they carry a lot of actual Stein glass?
Yeah, like,
I wonder how many of these cans they could actually hold in one hand.
oh, we should
I'd
get a
like to see
serving
that.
wench to try that out.
That'd be
That's
hard.
right. That'd
I
be
think
kinda
that's
hard,
what,
huh?
I think that's what trays are for. Dude, do you have something to rinse these out before so we don't contaminate the taste of the next one? Yes, we're beer snobs. We need to rinse, like a little sorbet, if you will.
Fine, there it is.
Oh, we got water. Okay,
Okay,
just a little
so
sploosh.
I'm gonna hide this because it. Don't look, people.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Dankeschön.
fun fact about this specific picture is that there was a time in our life. Thanks, dude, by the way. That pitcher actually walked out with us from a bar because it was closing time, and before when they rang the bell, we ordered a pitcher, and then we realized we were able to finish it, but we left with it. So
Still full of beer.
So God bless Montreal for their loose kind of ishy-ish kind of how they...
Yeah, bear in mind this is probably, what, 30 years ago?
Shut up! I wasn't even born 30 years ago. That's awesome water mixed
All right,
with beer.
dude, pick the next one.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to pick this one.
Ooh.
Sons of Kent, just
Sons of
because
Kent.
I'm a huge fan of their beers.
I thought it was because it was the one closest to you and you're too lazy
No,
to reach over
and
to
I
the
actually...
other ones.
Okay, let's be super honest. I love the can.
It is festive.
It's super festive and inviting, and yeah.
It's the Bavarian flag.
Is that what it is?
Well, close.
Is that-
I don't think it's the right color though.
I
But
don't
it
know.
It has that pattern.
Oh, it's got a diamond pattern? I
Yeah.
don't know. Oh, well, there you go. I've learned something new from LaDude. We made a good
LaDude?
pick.
Not you, guess first.
No, that's why. Yeah. No,
Dankeschön.
that's a lot of head there.
Yeah, but we learned something very recently that's very important to beer drinking, is that, folks, pay attention to this. If you don't want to repeat yourself, you know what I mean by that?
He means fart.
No, not
burp.
that one, the other one.
The burp. He means burp.
Remember when I say if you want to go back and watch several episodes and say, well, that was brought up. Too bad you weren't. This will help
Really?
with eliminating
Hang on, let me get a little
the
head.
burpees. So you're
well.
supposed to, for the sake of when you go into a pub or if you go to a restaurant, they'll always cant it, right, and put you the beer because they don't want you to give you too much head so you can actually start consuming right away. But the proper way to do it is actually you need to pour it straight down, and it's supposed to be 2 pours. So you go halfway, foam, let it rest a bit. Next way, get the foam. You get full body, full flavor, and you don't get the burpees.
It's educational.
Again, science.
Science.
Beer science.
All right. Cheers.
Prost.
Prost.
How different is that?
It's very different.
Very
It's
different.
good,
Very
but I find it lighter than this one. I find the
You find it lighter?
I find the after I find it doesn't linger as much as this one. This one left a flavor in my mouth after a while. This one I find it fades quicker.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Yeah, I don't mean lighter as in light beer. I mean
No.
the flavor is not as pronounced. It kind of fades a little quicker. I don't know about you. It's a good flavor, but I find it's gone very quickly compared to the Muskoka.
It's funny because I find this one heavier and lingers.
Really?
Yeah, more so than Muskoka.
Wow, we have very
Muskoka.
different.
Weird, eh? Oh, that doesn't happen very often.
I know.
But yeah,
I find this one lingered more.
no, this one for sure for me is I'm finding it heavy on the tongue, and it's staying like there's
Really?
yeah. This one's
Tiebreaker.
different for me.
I'm on your side though. On the lingering,
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
find the Muskoka lingered more?
yeah, but it tastes heavier.
Yeah, I
Definitely
wasn't
heavy
talking
too.
about taste. I was talking about lingering.
Yeah,
I
okay.
should have explained myself better earlier.
Yeah.
But I find the flavor.
Yeah.
I just
It's-
hit
it's
myself
not-
in the mouth.
Yeah.
But I find the flavor.
Yeah.
I just
It's-
hit myself in the mouth.
It's not an extreme difference though.
No, it's not a. It's
Yeah.
very subtle, but I find it dissipates more quickly. Still very
Interesting.
flavorful.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
Sons of Kent, beautiful
Yeah.
beer.
No,
Beautiful
no,
beer, but you know
awesome.
they're all made to be different. They all have their own unique signature, which is the beauty of trying all these
Yeah.
things. There's no wrong answer here. Oh, see, I didn't have the head. I didn't have the head, and I got the burpees.
Exactly.
You had the
well,
head.
science.
Science.
It's proven. Now we've got the theory's been proven.
That was well brought up.
Too bad you weren't. I
There
feel like
we
it should be like a
go.
really bad catchphrase. The audience should yell back to us.
We should let's try it out. Well, that was well brought up. Yeah, they can't say anything. No. Just on everybody under the. We don't want to say anything. Can we laugh?
Are we
Can we
loud?
say anything?
Are we loud? I don't know.
Yeah, you're part of the studio audience. That's good.
All
That's
right.
a good thing.
Overall, good beer. Again, different after linger.
But so far, now I'm very curious to try the two other ones
I am.
because there is similarities.
Yes.
Very, very there's major in both of them. There's major aspects of it that I find that are very similar.
Well, they're all Bavarian style beers.
Yeah,
So
but I'm very amazed, and it's just two beers, at how unique they can be. But when you try it, and you can notice that it actually is the same type, right? So they still follow the same idea, the same kind of recipe, but have their little
nuances.
tweaks on it, nuances.
Nuances.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
rinse her out. Rinse her out.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
All right. While we rinse out, we're going to have a little intermission. We'll be right back.
Oh, I love intermissions. Watch this, folks. You're going to love this intermission. It says intermission.
And we're back from intermission. Did you see? It said intermission.
I love intermissions.
Intermission's
That's still
great.
the Bob and Doug McKenzie moment for me. Folks, go watch this episode. I mean, we have several episodes anyways. We have the 40th anniversary of Strange Brew. But
We had a
the
Kennedy.
funniest,
Oh, yeah.
we
The
had a lot.
intermission.
Bob and Doug is it's a staple in our little, Lazyboys family. But that intermission gag, to me, is still one of the funniest things I've ever seen in cinema. To have
It
to
ran
have the
long
cojones.
enough that people thought it was real,
Yeah.
and they start getting up to go to the lobby and
Yeah.
get food, and then
Yeah.
the movie starts again. They're like, shuffle back to their
And it was a
seats.
perfect moment, like sunset,
Oh yeah.
music playing down.
Nice
It was like,
break in the
oh,
film.
it was fantastic.
All right.
So well done.
Back to Oktoberfest.
Okay, well, it's your turn. You're
It's
up
my
the bat.
turn. So I've got the Stockyards and I've got the OBC. I've not tried the OBC Oktoberfest, but I have had OBC before, and I'm a big fan of this brewery.
So how about we start with this
That's
one?
what
and
I'm
we
going to
finish
say.
with
I want
OBC?
to finish with something familiar. I want to try something, or semi-familiar. I want to try this for now. And so this is the Stockyards Brewing Festbier.
Feist!
And beautiful picture. There's a Stein on the cover.
That's
It
an
feels
awesome,
very
awesome animation.
feels very German.
Yeah.
All right, dude, can you bring me your mug, please?
LaDude?
LaDude. With some head.
How do you feel being on this side of the camera?
Oh, it feels good because you get more beer.
Oh,
That's
seriously.
a fact. The
That's
dude's
a
laughing
lazy boy
because he
answer.
knows. Like, he doesn't have me to have a beer. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, sorry. I'm laughing so much because we had this issue a couple of episodes ago when we went to, was it Broadhead? And it was the first time that Duke got a beer at Broadhead. And we
Oh, he was so happy.
Oh, we've never done that before. We actually should be giving you,
Yeah.
see, there you go.
Now, I do
Nice.
want to point out, even though I poured this one straight without the tilt, the head is not nearly as
Yeah, no kidding.
thick
Pronounced.
as
And
the
look at the color
Sons
of it
Kent.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot
very
more
different.
yellowy golden, very little head.
Prost.
Prost.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh.
Very
That's
different.
Very, very, very different than the two
Yeah.
other ones.
Very different.
I would not have considered this an Oktoberfest beers like the other two.
See, exact opposite of you.
Really?
If I was going to Oktoberfest, if I started my day with this, I would not stop. This would be my beer.
Oh, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. I think just
But it
on taste
flows
identifying.
so
Oh,
well.
it flows. I think that's why it flows a little too easy. I'm like, that's not a October. There's more of a distinct signature taste to
100%.
it.
Yeah.
And this tastes very different. So to me, this does not taste as Oktoberfesty. Is that a word? Oktoberfest.
Yeah, we'll make it a word. It's a word now.
Oktoberfesty-ish.
Dude, make it
It's
a
a German
word.
word.
It doesn't
Quick,
taste.
You'll
as
make
the other ones.
proper dictionary significant. Like, just put it down there.
But it's very good. It flows. I agree. This is dangerous. This is the kind of beer you just be like, oh, I'm done already. Another.
yeah.
Oh, I'm done already. Another.
So far, these two,
Yeah.
Oktoberfest starting at 6 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
This one, Oktoberfest starting at like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, but then you need a nap around 5.
No, who needs a nap? Oktoberfest.
You
don't
start
need
this
a
at
nap.
2 o'clock.
You have
You're
the
not
rest
gonna
of your
run a
life
mic.
to-
You're gonna need to crash at one point because this goes down so easy.
No.
Yes.
You need a balance of the beer and pretzels.
Oh,
And you should be fine, huh?
We should have had
Oh,
pretzels.
you had me at pretzels. Dude!
Oh, dude.
Suck!
You can't see him right now, but he's like this. He's like, oh crap.
As if we didn't think about
Oh man.
that. See,
Yeah.
we need LaDude on more often.
Yeah, maybe LaDude can take over dudes. No.
Oh.
No.
I still love you, dude. He's
No.
trying to laugh right now,
No.
but he's actually crying on the inside.
There's so much more to this.
Yeah, there's more to the job than just
Yeah.
eating pretzels. But that was a good suggestion. But no, I enjoy this.
Yep.
I agree with you. I
Very
think
good.
this is dangerous because I'd go through 3 of these before I got through one of these because
I'm
it
saying.
flows. That's what I'm saying. If you start this at 2 p.m., you're going to be passed out at 5. You're going to
No,
be in that
you're not going to be passed out at 5. Come on. I've seen you drink before.
4:45 for him.
There you go.
There you go.
But no, that's definitely 100% evening beer, afternoon beer. That's the way I see it. Nice
Oh, you know-
sunny October day.
This with a freaking brat with the sauerkraut.
Oh,
and
Dude,
the
anything
mustard.
you can eat, anything that's
That's
like
true.
German, right?
Oh.
You get the pretzel.
Oh,
with the
now I want a
bratwurst.
sauerkraut. I want a brat with the sauerkraut and
Yeah,
hot
that's
mustard
what
now.
I'm saying. That's something like that.
Oh,
Afternoon, you're walking around with your snack, and
dude,
each time
can you
the
get
music
a
is
brat
playing.
with sauerkraut and hot mustard? Maybe later.
Yeah.
He's trying to snap, but he's not doing it. It's not
No,
working.
don't do that. That's
So
a horrible
I want
thing.
to hear what LaDude thinks.
You don't
of
have
this
enough training yet.
Well, I agree right away when I saw it. Actually, the colors thought this is probably going to go down very easily,
Yeah.
and it did. Not that the other two are not going down easily either. It's just it's somewhat a little bit smoother.
Yep.
It's easy
And I kind of would agree with dude here that maybe if I drank too many of them by 5 o'clock, I would have to take some sort of a break.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys.
Hey, you said it before, pacing. This is not a pacing beer.
No, okay,
So you would-
fine.
you would
I'm
need-
willing to give you it's not
Yeah.
a pacing beer because
It's
it
not
goes
a
down
pacing beer.
so well.
It's just like I said. Oh, I'm already empty. Another, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So on a bright sunny
Oh,
October
you
afternoon.
would
Yes.
pound those away like crazy.
Okay, do it. Get ready to bleep. You get faced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Right?
You would totally get faced on this.
Oh,
You
you
would
have to
pound
bleep
them
that
away.
one too. You want to see it?
Face.
Ah! Trifecta.
Okay.
All right.
Rinse it out.
It's an out. There we go. Oh, you can sploosh there.
Sploosh. You're giving me an
60.
idea for. Oh, you're giving me an idea for a challenge. That's fine.
I don't want
my
you-
head. Don't.
I don't want a sploosh challenge. I don't know what that means, but I'm afraid. Did that almost come out your nose?
Yep.
Too bad it wasn't beer.
It's fizzing still.
All right. So I say we give the honor of the last one to
Yes.
LaDude here.
Crack her open.
So, OBC, Orleans Brewing Company, Oktoberfest Lager. Here we go.
So I've not had the Oktoberfest, but I'm a big fan, as you know, of OBC. We've
Yeah.
had their Russian Imperial Stout.
That's
It,
our
to me,
holiday
is
special.
my like holy grail of special beers.
So, they, as if you're a long time
Thanks, LaDude.
subscriber or watcher, because we know that for a fact that most of you
Excuse
watch.
me.
That was well brought up.
No head.
Too bad he wasn't. But OBC has been supporting us since the very beginning. They've been. We have multiple breweries that have been excessively nice to us, and they've been awesome and very supportive. But definitely OBC stands out.
They are some of our closest associates,
Yeah.
and what I like is they keep producing quality.
That we enjoy.
We enjoy.
So, right,
I've yet to have a beer of theirs that I did not enjoy.
Same. So
I'm
that's
always deeply satisfied when I try something. We go there sometimes and they have the seasonals on rotation, and you try something and you're like, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna stick with the classic. Damn, that's good. So it's just
So,
I look forward to this one.
and even a bigger shout out is full disclosure. If I've mentioned this at being a show, I'm not even sure if I mentioned this or not. Did I mention that the owner? Well, there's two owners, but one of them was there when I talked to him about Darren's idea. Darren, there's no excuse.
It's
but-
family. We get it.
No, I don't. It's no excuse.
His family doesn't like him, so he doesn't
No,
get
exactly. My family doesn't care. So I don't get it. I don't understand why you're not here anyway. But I'm happy LaDude's here.
LaDude.
Look, we have LaDude.
It is the guy who thought of pretzels.
So
would you have
he
thought of
came
pretzels,
up with pretzels. Darren, would
Yeah.
you? No, he actually would have thought of
He
pretzels.
would have actually.
Yeah,
Darren
he's
would
a
have.
foodie guy.
He's a
He
huge
totally
foodie guy.
would have thought of it. Anyways, I
He would have
digress.
showed up with him. He wouldn't have asked about it. You know, guys, I got pretzels. I got brats.
Yeah, I know.
I got what else? I got
You would get
schnitzel.
along with him.
I got waffles. I got anything German.
Okay,
All
so
right.
tangent, right? That's what we do. But OBC, when I mentioned to one of the owners, Jan,
Yeah.
that we were doing this type of show, right away, his first reaction, which I thought was incredibly ballsy, because you guys are going to be trying out different Oktoberfest type beers, says, I want you guys to try mine, because he is constantly trying different craft brews to compare his product to see if he's in line. If
He's
there's
studying the
quality,
field.
yeah, for
Yeah, yeah.
quality purposes and stuff
Which
like
I think
that.
makes sense. If you're going to put out a product, you got to know what your competition's doing, and you got to know where you rank. It totally makes
So
sense.
I'm like, that's freaking awesome. Is the fact that they say, no, here you go. Here's the beers, bam. So our OBC beers are actually gifted. Thank you, Jan.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Jan.
Celia,
Thank you.
for sharing this with us.
Dankeschön.
Now this
Dr.
one,
Stein?
you'll notice it has a slightly darker
Yeah.
golden hue than the last
But that's
one.
a proper
The-
lager,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
That's
the
a
last
lager.
one was a little more yellow, if you
Yeah,
recall.
yeah. But that's a proper
Yeah.
lager.
It's a
like
good-looking beer.
brownish, Yeah. So,
Less head again than Sons of Kent.
Prost.
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 Oh,
Whoa,
again.
wow.
Yeah, again.
All of our reactions at the same time.
OBC does not disappoint.
No.
Yeah.
A nice, smooth lager.
Oh yeah.
And
But it's got a good
No,
lingering
there's a lot of
aftertaste.
taste to
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of flavor. It's
So-
staying here, and I'm just enjoying it even after I've
for
swallowed.
me,
Yeah.
right now, it's a proper mix. And you folks, you're gonna say that it's just because we're sucking up. We're not. Trust me, if it wasn't up to our standards, we would definitely say something. To me, pacing wise, taste wise, is a combination of all three before, and I'm super happy we finished with that. For me, there's enough taste to it, enough flavor to it, but it's still a nice drink where I would be able to pace myself with that.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be fast forwarding.
No.
So this, I could start at 2:00 in the afternoon, and I wouldn't be wrecked by 5:00.
Yeah, you know what this I call those the happy buzz beers.
Yes.
Because you maintain that happy buzz the whole time. You don't get lost, drunk, stupid,
Children.
sloppy idiot. You don't be like, what's this? I can't have any more. I'm bloated.
go
You just
ask-
have a nice paste.
Go ask mom and dad what a happy buzz is.
Before
'Cause
you
we
were
have-
born,
we
they
have-
used to have those.
We do know for a fact that we have a younger audience. So when you see us in this state, you know that you've seen mommy and daddy in this state too. Ask them, mommy, daddy, what's a happy buzz? It's a happy place for an adult when you're dealing with the life issues that you're.
Now, parents, if you're smart, you'll say, well, son, get me a beer and I'll tell you all about it.
If you get me another beer, I'll share you that life experience.
There you go. Oh, this is, again, they do not disappoint. I agree with you. This has the nice balance of flavor, aftertaste, and just the right amount of heaviness so you don't get bloated. You don't get dangerously stupid fast with it.
Yeah.
You keep your pace and you just enjoy the buzz all day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. Yeah, no, well done. For me, because we're specifically, folks, chime in. If leave some comments. Let us know if you actually enjoy this type of show where we're actually, for the first time ever, going through different types of beers and not just introducing what we're going to be drinking throughout the episode. We're actually, and we've never done this again.
We're drinking throughout the
beers.
episode. Yeah. That is the episode.
But we need to know from you if you actually enjoy us trying specific types of beers. And for me personally, Oktoberfest type beers is because it's going to be a long day and you're going to be pounding back quite a few. So I want to find that right beer.
Oktoberfest is a commitment. You show up
For
there,
me,
you
it's
drink.
all about pacing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the Formula One of beer drinking days It's just to make sure that you have that good little buzz that's going all day.
The happy buzz.
The happy buzz, but not enough that you're stumbling over your chairs and you don't even know where you are anymore.
Yeah.
But you're still enjoying the music, you're enjoying the food, you're enjoying the drink, and you're enjoying the company.
I still want to broad
As
right
we
now.
are right now enjoying my company. But I am.
Your company.
Your company.
You said, as we are
My
right now
company.
enjoying my company. You
Yeah,
said
you guys are not enjoying my company?
Well,
Not anymore.
This is what I have to deal with, folks.
all right, LaDude's out. Yeah.
Here!
Darren,
I wouldn't do
Darren,
that.
come back.
No,
Come back
I'm
here.
I'm not gonna stop you out. No,
All right.
but is this not that? That was really nice.
All right,
Like,
so LaDude, of these 4 here, which would you say is your favorite?
what's the gauge though? Are we gauging just 100% just taste wise?
You know what? I'm gonna say leave it up to you because I think the answer will vary. Like if you
It's
ask me which
personal,
one I think lasts longer, it'll be different from which one I thought tasted better. So
Yeah.
just overall, if you could only pick one for the day, I think that's the gauge.
That's a
Okay,
good way
This
to
is
go.
the one
If
you're having for the day.
Yeah, so you have a cooler. You can load it up.
That's the one
Which
you're having
are
for
you
the day.
putting
Which
in
one are
your
you doing?
cooler?
Well, they were all pretty equal until we got to this, the OBC. They're all very good, but that's the clear winner for me.
There you go. So LaDude picks OBC. Ding ding, one for OBC.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, mine's gonna be for me, just because of the type of drinker I am,
Yeah.
and specifically because of the time of year we are. And I enjoy, as I do when we go camping, an early start in my day.
He does. As do I on camping. Yeah.
This-
By early start, we're talking like
this
about 8
will have to
a.m.
be my favorite.
All right, Dude has picked the Stockyards Brewing Festbier.
Yeah,
Festbier.
that one would, for me, would be the one that I could pace
All right.
myself appropriately, taste wise, and just full on experience.
Yeah.
Like 100%. All 4 of them?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
super. I'm happy with all 4. I'm amazed at the fact that we got 4 and all 4 of them I adored. Fantastic beers, well brewed, awesome. But for what's going in my cooler, on ice, and I have the entire day to drink, that's
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
I'm going to say I found the choice difficult because there are different factors, like you
Yeah.
said. This is, on a hot October day, surprisingly, like we've been having.
In the last several years.
Yeah, this would be really good, but I also know that I would not be able to keep a proper pace. And by 5 o'clock, I'd be like, I need a nap, guys. And then I'd be up again around 6:30, and then around 11, I'd be like, I need another nap. So I enjoyed that, but
I've seen them like that before.
Oh, yeah. This is not the beer for me to pace myself on.
Okay.
This is I'll have 1 or 2 with the barbecue.
Okay.
While I enjoyed this one, I found for me the aftertaste disappeared too quickly, which did not leave me as
that's
satisfied.
Oh shit! I consider this a dangerous beer.
Yeah,
Like there should be a warning label on
because you're gonna need to fill up again.
You will drink a lot of
Yeah,
these.
because you want to keep that taste
and
because it's
you
very
will hit
delicious.
that wall because it tastes so good and it's so crisp and so clean that you will pound like 3 or 4 of
Yeah.
those before you realize that you actually
Yeah.
had 3 or 4 of those in you.
So again,
That should be a warning label
for
on that one.
pacing purposes, I find this dissipates too quickly, and you're gonna search it. You chase the dragon, right?
Yeah,
You gotta bring it
yeah.
back. Between these two, I'm actually a big fan of both. I'm having a really hard time, so I'm gonna have to just go with historical bias. I know. This beer is fantastic to me. This has the great balance of aftertaste and pacing,
Yeah.
as does this one.
Yeah.
This one's a little more local to me, and I've had more of their stuff than I've had of these. So just by historical bias, I'm going to give it to OBC by an inch.
Okay.
All right.
So OBC wins.
OBC
overall. Good for
Great
you
job,
guys.
Jan. OBC
Yeah.
wins by an inch.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? There's a little bit left.
Oh hell yeah. What the hell?
There's
I'm
one
taking
glass
mine.
left.
Share the
Fine.
There you go.
You're
Which one
supposed
do you
to
want?
share with
You get the big
Great.
can. Don't complain. You get the
Dude,
big
man, the
Took them
can.
away.
can.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
See, you get the big can. Ah.
Prost! Okay, thanks, folks.
See you next Thursday.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
I enjoyed the show.
Good. We're super happy that you were able to join us.
Thanks for
And
joining
you're
us, LaDude.
Very, very ready to bleep this. You're very brave to step up, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you. This was awesome. I enjoyed the show. This was fantastic.
Yeehaw! We
Yeah,
should
no
do more of
kidding.
these.
So good on you. Congratulations, OBC. You won 3 to no.
2 to 1.
There's 3 of us, but there's 2 to 1. 3 overall.
We need a calculator.
We need
Okay.
Darren to do the
That's right.
Darren, where the hell are you? You're supposed to calculate this stuff, man. What the hell? Okay, so
He's getting the pretzels.
have fun with your family. I thought we were your family. Whatever. Move on. Okay, we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.